from this belief that anybody can create wealth. There's a method to it, there's a process to it. This is a path that many people have walked. This 9-step process that we follow to help you build incredible wealth works for every single person. The only thing about it is that you have to follow that process with faith and with courage. I'm going to reveal to you now what the 9 steps are that you can follow to create incredible wealth. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. So the 9 steps to incredible wealth, the 9 steps to 10 crores, or the foolproof steps almost. And 10 crores is a number that's aspirational, that's inspiring. And with 10 crores of wealth, you could be a blessing to your family, to your community, and to your country. Now, the steps here follow one by one, and you focus on one thing at a time till I tell you otherwise. Step 1 is get the first 1 lakh in cash for emergency. Like when I say in cash, it means in cash, or the closest cash can get is in your savings bank account. And when we say emergency, then emergency can involve anybody. So it typically should be cash that's accessible by more than one person in your family. Get 1 lakh rupees in cash for emergency, for that rainy day, for that roof that will leak, for that car that will need some kind of a fixing, for anything that just goes wrong, just like that. Number 2 is that purchase term life, health, and disability cover. Now, we've spoken about this quite a bit. We know that protecting the bird in hand is more important than going after the birds and the bush. So get all your insurances in order. This will give you the courage to take risks, to take decisions that will help you in the long run. Step 3 is pay off all your loans except the home loan, right? Loans are like, if you're trying to fill up a jar with a lot of holes, right? The more effort that you make to put in water into the jar, if the jar has a lot of holes and water is just leaking out everywhere, your jar is never going to get filled up. You'll have to make that much more additional effort to fill up that jar. So pay off all your loans. You can keep the home loan for, very many reasons, but pay off all your credit cards, your car loans, your personal loans, your education loans before you start investing. Number 4 is create a 6-month emergency fund. See, things go wrong, okay? People fall sick, job losses happen, something breaks down, somebody needs money, so things go wrong. And having a 6-month emergency fund will give you that courage to sail through. So if bad things happen to you, you're not knocked down, you're able to bounce back. So creating a 6-month emergency fund is a very critical, important step to wealth creation. Once you've crossed these 4 steps, you then focus on step 5 and 6 parallelly. So they go together. So you start with investing 15% of your income for retirement, and then you start building the corpus for your children education fund. So assuming that you are putting away, let's say 30-40% of your income towards your future, 15% goes towards retirement, and the rest of it, how much ever it is, goes towards building the children education fund. Okay, this is a very interesting concept here, that you don't have to necessarily wait for your child to become 18 years or 20 years, and you don't have to keep on investing till that time. You can just finish off that job. It can be as early as before the child is even 5 or 10, you're done with putting that money away for your children. Right? So once that children education fund is built, that gives you a freedom, right? So for many people, why are they not able to take the risks that they want to take in their lives is because they have people dependent on them, and they're financially dependent on them, which means they can't necessarily go out and do something that will jeopardize their financial capabilities, right? So once children's education fund or their future fund is taken care of, that frees you up. That one responsibility well taken care of, that gives you the freedom to go after what you want to do. The 7th step is where you attack the home loan and you pay it off in full. So debt-free, of course, is a virtue. It's not just a virtue; it's a sense of relief. It gives you the choices. It's simply Awesome. To be debt free. So attack the home loan and pay it off in full once the children education fund is done. So you don't have to prioritize repaying your home loan over creating that kitty for the children, while on the background your retirement savings are also happening. So it's step 5 going together along with 6, 7, 8, right? And then once the home loan is also fully paid off and the children are taken care of, then you can completely focus on building the corpus, which is the 10 crore. Now with 10 crore, life could change for you, for your family, for people you care for. For many of us, 10 crore is not just a number. It's a feeling. It's an emotion. It's freedom. It's impact, its contribution. It can mean many very interesting things. So you can focus on the 10 crore target, and along with it, step 9 is where you create a giving plan. Giving to your children, giving to your loved ones, giving to causes that you care for, or creating a trust, or how do you want to be using this money, how are you going to be enjoying this money, is a very critical part of living that rich life. It's not money is a great tool to create that wealthy life for yourself. So use these 9 steps and follow them religiously, with faith and with courage, with no fear in your mind. And 10 crores is a possibility for everybody. Thank you.